handrails, etc. Like to follow me or go to the bridge. Carry on up.
On top the British warship now with this, so we don't enter inside. I'm gonna go see how the inside be. So
just pause here for a minute. I just want to show you the handy there on your left. You see Mark 44 video. So that's one of the weapons we use to protect us.
that one of their machine gun be this one. So
inbound on small craft or perhaps we were doing overwatch for our boarding teams. Use these weapons and also keep which is boris. We'll talk about that in a minute. It's capable of firing 3,000 rounds a minute, and just quite widespread, so it's good for putting rounds down and protecting ourselves at sea. We have procedures in place should any threat arise where they designate people will close up these weapons within 2 minutes. So once we sense the threat or view the threat coming in from based on radars or visually, we can get these closed up very quickly and provide ourselves with 360 degrees of coverage against whatever threats we might face in the Gulf of Guinea or elsewhere. We're not very long, so I'll just touch on things briefly and we'll go on.
Phil?
oh, sorry man.
Communication, intelligence gathering, etc. Part of the UND conduct, which we're heavily involved with over the next 3 months, involves the comm systems which we're currently trialling, and part of the Grand African Nemo exercise which we're going to do involves establishing the comms system called Yaris, which all of the key local players, so Ghana, Senegal, Algeria, etc., are part of. Once we establish those comms, that should enhance the ability of all partner nations plus foreign nations to coordinate and combat any maritime threats, whether it's narcotics, viruses, etc. So we're here to support the local nations through this project, and it's essentially proven once that's done, we should be able to work with you guys and support you guys in more vessels in a more effective way. So that's our really main effort for the next few weeks, as well as developing boarding exercises, so your practice boarding here, your practice boarding, etc. Building that interoperability as well, so working with all of the nations and how, if we do get deployed again in the future, in the next couple of years, perhaps sooner, we can stop right back into that because we'll establish that interoperability together. elsewhere on the bridge, you can see just a bit more on the batch 2s on these platforms, on these patrol ships. Our sensor suite. So we have our 2 radars here for navigation safety and our charts. So these allow us to look fairly close in, up to 24 miles. We can assess threat, assess any sort of shipping situations we need to, and use them to help us navigate. We also have an air surge or far-reaching radar called scanner, which allows us to look over the horizon. So we can combine all these things, as well as the maritime picture we receive from intelligence organisations, and make sure that we're thoroughly assessing and detecting any sort of suspicious vessel, and then acting on that. So whether that's just intelligence gathering to provide to a host nation, or to allow the UK to build a better picture of what's going on in the area, or in some circumstances it would be conducting boarding with our own marine boarding team.
Is it like something like the Falcon Eye of the Israeli?
Say again, sorry.
Falcon Eye.
Falcon Eye.
Yeah, is it something similar?
Yeah, similar. Yeah. So there's lots of different types of radar, and actually here we've got 2. So the one on the left we've got X-band. It's a sharp eye essentially, and that's high definition but shorter range. This one's a bit further away, but not so high definition, but it gives us earlier warning. And then the third one we have, which is on display at the moment, feeds into our combat management system. And that allows us to look up to 96 miles over the horizon, either air or surface picture, so we can really make quite an early assessment of threats, or even in routine shipping situations where we're looking to not collide with ships, essentially, how to act appropriately. We use all of those in conjunction with our intelligence picture and open source things such as the automatic identification system, which all ships present. So if we get mismatched information that a ship's saying they're one thing, on the sensor, we can clearly see that there's not a tanker that's small out, or they're flying the wrong flag, and we can put that together with some suspicious activity that they will think white passengers that chuck them overboard. We can add those layers together and actually results in enough intelligence to say we're going to board.
Can I go?
If we move on, we'll speak about the 30 mil on the front, and then we'll come back down.
Canon?
So we call it that. It's a 30mm automatic cannon. We have.
What are you talking about? That?
Yeah. And that's operated from the ops room. So we've got the camera up there, which will lock on to gyro stabilise. So even if we cross these,
When was the last time you used it?
We use it a lot, yeah, we train with it all the time, so at sea, we put targets out and make sure we use it well. We've done it in exercises all over the place. Ordinarily, when there's a small vessel, we just use the small ones here. That's the 268 system. Stand that up. So we carry on now and go back down with the supers.
It's now one of their Boeing rifles right there on top the ship. If they rain, if they sun, the rifle they come out, and so they carry plenty of them on top this particular ship. So even they show me what they call cannon. The cannon in there, so the one they cover with that cloth. So it's in inside the ship. Now they're in the front, the fire. You don't need to come to the touch and the fire.